Good afternoon, my friends. Here, the first day back on the Bruce Trail. And it's, as I thought, it's quite a few degrees colder in here. Of course, because the mountains here, they get really cold. It's like a freezer. But with the sun, it's pretty good. It's good. It's great to be here. And what a big difference from, doing the hikes in the neighborhood, going down to San Lawrence Park, which is great, see the escarpment. It's awesome, but there is definitely a different feel being inside here and the actual connection with the nature. It feels wow, I can't believe what a difference. I mean, you can feel it. And it's interesting, I just got a call, message for somebody. They're saying they're feeling very depressed today. And of course, depression, as we talked about, mental health, it's an ongoing thing. Everybody can go through it. If you have a mind, you're going to experience it because the mind is binary. And it works on just like a computer, ones and zeros. So, of course, past would be one side and the future being the opposite. That's binary. So, our mind is capable of going back and forth. The problem is if you get caught in any one of those particular situations, stay out of the moment, the present time, the eternal time moment right now. It's always now. It's always been now. Anything else is just past memories of past moments, and you're anticipating future moments. So, again, this is what the mind is. It's where it lives in nothing world, and this is the something world in the present moment, which, of course, we've also talked about that something is also nothing, which means everything is nothing. Anyhow, so the person is experiencing depression, and that's... so automatically you feel empathetic and you understand. Of course, I understand. And and if you have a close tie to the person, it can be very, you got to be careful. Be careful because that energy level, obviously depression it's a negative energy. It's not something you'd want to have. So it's stuck in the past. Something that happened, whether you want to stay there or you're just stuck in the past, and there's an emotional energy tied to that and probably a feeling, and you start to feel that in your body. So you want, of course, a natural instinct is to want to help. Now, the analogy I give when someone is, and I know this is pretty dramatic, but when somebody's feeling like that, it's kind of like somebody drowning, and it's extreme, but if someone's drowning, you only approach them if you're a professional and you know what you're doing, because the tendency is to want to bring you to where they are. And similarly, the depressed person will start talking about their situation and inherently try to get you into that energy level. And it's a lot easier for higher energy to get sucked down than for the higher energy to bring someone in low energy. It's a lot of work. Number one is you have to recognize, the person has to recognize, you have to understand the situation anyway, understand the mind and how it works. If you don't understand that, then you become your mind, and then the spirit is gone, and you are stuck in your mind, and the mind is taking you over. And to try to convince a mind something different, it's almost impossible. These things have to come on your own. It's like lead the horse to water. So this is exactly the thing with the mind. Everything that I'm talking about, it could sound, lack of better words, it's code, Chinese. You don't understand what I'm saying. You have to experience it yourself to understand how the mind works and with the thoughts, and being able to dissociate from those thoughts. And again, I can't reiterate again, this is everyday practice, meditation. So the time, look what's going on inside, feel what energies are going inside. If there's any kind of negative energy, walk into that energy, feel it, go into it, full consciousness, and you will transmute that, and it will leave you. And we want to, and it's all about keeping the inside clean. We want to keep the inside energy always clean. In order to the reason being that, apart from everything else, you're just going to feel better, is when it's clean, then you're open to receive new information. Downloads, as I call them, from the other side of what we are, as opposed to being, the mind is, because you still need your mind. In order to, you need to get a download, and that's, yes, this agrees, and it's complete harmony between the mind, body, and spirit, and you work together. And this is positive living. So we want to be in synergy with all three of them: mind, body, and hair, spirit. So we need to keep these things in tip-top shape, and just be conscious of all of them at all times. So So I gave some words, and again, stay present. And at the end of the day, this person knows who I am, so and watches videos. So just and it happens. Something can happen, get you caught, especially the weather. Transition time of people who are like coming out of workforce and going into retirement, which is a great time. And the idea that, oh my God, I have all this time, and that's a big transition. So this is a big time for depression. I used to be somebody in the past, attached to that, and we need to dissociate from that. And that's where a lot of this can happen, is you attach yourself to something that you are and you're not. You are. I am the entity, and everything else has just been conditioned to make you believe that. So once you dissociate from that, and you'll be able to recognize what's happening, then you say, oh, what's happening here? And then then you get a hold of it, and then this is where you transmute this locked energy and feeling. So anyways, I wish her good luck, and everybody else. These are our experiences here on this planet, but together we can make it a great and fun place to enjoy our life as it should be. Have a great one. Enjoy the sunshine. This is fabulous. Over now. You have joined the celebration.